Science fairs are an incredible opportunity for middle school students to dive into the world of science, explore their interests, and develop critical thinking skills. They encourage creativity, problem solving, and the application of scientific principles in a fun and engaging way. Let's explore how we can prepare our students for a successful science fair project. First, guiding students in choosing a project topic is essential. Encourage them to think about what fascinates them. Is it the environment, technology, or maybe even biology? Suggest they brainstorm questions they have about the world around them. A great way to narrow it down is to ask them to consider what they want to learn more about. Once they have a list, help them evaluate which ideas are feasible based on available resources and time. Project that excites them will lead them to a more passionate and invested effort. Now, let's think about conducting research and experiments. Encourage students to start with background research. They can use books, reputable websites, and even documentaries to gather information. Remind them to take notes and keep track of their sources. This will not only help them understand their topic, but also prepare them for the next step, the experiment. When designing the experiment, they should formulate a clear hypothesis and outline their methods. It's crucial to keep everything organized. Using a lab notebook can be a great way to document their process, observations, and any changes they make along the way. Once the experiment is complete, it's time to organize and present their findings. A clear presentation is key. Encourage students to create a visual display that highlights their project. This could include charts, graphs, and images that illustrate their process and results. They should practice explaining their project in a simple way, as if they're sharing it with a friend. This will help them communicate their ideas effectively during the science fair. Now, let's not forget about the report. Writing a report is an essential part of the scientific process. It allows students to reflect on their work and articulate their findings, providing them with a template that includes sections for the title, introduction, hypothesis, methods, results, discussion, and conclusion. The structure will help them organize their thoughts and ensure they cover all necessary components. Emphasize the importance of clarity and detail in their writing, as this will enhance their understanding and presentation of their project. Consider finding different websites that you can share with students and their parents on how to conduct a science fair project. There are so many out there that have pre-made kits and tools ready to be shipped. All the parent has to do to purchase it. Do whatever you can to make it easier for your students and their parents. We don't want this task to seem as something that is daunting and very expensive. In the past, I have suggested for students to find resources around their house and conduct an experiment with things like that. Something simple that they may have in their kitchen or in their garage at home. Also, you may want to have after school sessions that are virtual with your students to kind of walk them through the scientific process, because we all know we don't have time in class and that time goes by very fast with the expectations that we have as teachers. So do whatever you can to make it easier for you and your students and to help them create an amazing science fair project. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me at Creative Science. Have a great day.